Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well. Now today I want us to talk about cannibalism in the Bible, cannibalism in Christianity. What do I mean when I say cannibalism? Cannibalism is a human eating a fellow human and drinking their blood and flesh, and there are similarities between what we call the Christians call Holy Communion and what the same Christians believe to be the acts of the Illuminati of feeding on human flesh. Now the similarities is they both believe that you have to eat and drink the blood of a human to get the strength, to get the revelation, to be accepted somewhere. So it is like an oath. It's an oath. So both of them, they share the same things. Both have the same oaths of blood sacrifice and human sacrifice. Now many people, they don't get to know that actually in the Bible there's evidence of cannibalism, and I'm going to read us a few verses of the books that made me question the Bible a lot. And the one that really traumatized me is one when about King Solomon, that two women, there was famine. It was saying that there was famine, and the two women, they decided to eat their children, and when they ate one, the other one refused to eat, and so he had to. That story actually, it traumatized me, and that's when I started questioning about all these things. And Deuteronomy 28:53 says that then you shall eat the offspring of your own body, the flesh of your sons and your daughters, whom the Lord your God has given you, during the siege and the distress by which your enemy will oppress you. Now, I don't know how you can say that that is a loving God, and if some things are just difficult to fathom and difficult even to break them down because they're just nasty. I don't know how Christians, they fail to see this thing, they fail to read and accept these things despite them saying that it's the true. I don't get it. Then there is Leviticus 26:29. Further, you will eat the flesh of your sons and the flesh of your daughters. You will, oh my God. Then Jeremiah 19:9, I'll make them eat at the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and they will eat one another's flesh in the siege and in the distress with which their enemies and those who seek their life will distress them. Then 2 Kings chapter 6 verses 24 to 29. Now it came about after this that Ben-Hadad king of Aram gathered all his army and went up and besieged Samaria. There was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it, until a donkey's head was sold for 80 shekels of silver, and a fourth of a cub of doves during dung for 5 shekels of silver, as the king of Israel was passing by the wall, saying, help me, my lord. No. Then Lamentations 2:20 says, see, O Lord, and look, with whom have you dealt us. Should women eat their offspring? The little ones who are born healthy. Should priest and prophet be slain in the sanctuary of the Lord? Then Lamentations 4:10 says, the hands of compassionate women boiled their own children. They became food for them because of the destruction of the daughter of my people. Then Ezekiel, therefore fathers will eat their sons among you, and the sons will eat their fathers, for I will execute judgment on you, and scatter all your remnant through every wind. Then Deuteronomy 28:55, so that will not be given one of them any of the flesh of his children, which he will eat, since he has nothing else. Then there's Deuteronomy 28:57, and toward her afterbirth, which issues from between her legs, and toward her children whom she bears, for she will eat them secretly for lack of anything else, during the siege and the distress of which your enemy will oppress you. 2 Kings 6:28-29, the king said to her, what is the matter with you? And she answered, the woman said to me, give your son, and you may eat him today, and we'll eat my son tomorrow. So we boiled my son and ate him. And I said to her on the next day, give your son that you may eat, but she has hidden her son. Now, I can't even go on. how do people fail to read these people and call this is cannibalism? Then you hear them saying that when you join the Illuminati, when you join the Freemason, you have to sacrifice your child. No, I'm asking you Christians, I'm questioning you. Do you think Mary was very happy when her son was sacrificed? If you don't want to sacrifice your child, you can't sacrifice your child because of the siblings. What makes you think that Mary was comfortable sacrificing her own son for you? You know, some things, they just need logic. I don't know how. And I blame the person who indoctrinated me into these things, because I just wish I grew up as an atheist. I just wish parents, we can just let children be children and let them choose whatever they want. Because people say that Christianity, that God gave us free will. No, there's no free will. There's nothing like free will there. Understand how Christians say that that God gave us free will? It's according to how you choose if you want to follow him or not. There's nothing like free will in religion. Religion actually was forced down on our forefathers. They were beaten, they were maimed, they were killed. The first Christians, they were killed because the truth had to be hidden, and all this was done under the law of Constantine. Now, these are some of the books that I've read about that are so weird about Christianity, that are so mind disturbing, that are so abhorring, so wicked, so nasty. So whenever a Christian talks about Freemasonry and selling the soul to the devil and everything, and I remember, oh, and you're forgetting that you eat the blood of someone and drink the blood. Okay, they say that it is not literal, like they don't need practicals. But if you do a sign that they believe is connected to the devil, they will tell that you're already in that cult. So where is the difference of you doing it spiritually and me doing the signs? Why is one more just than the other? I think it's time people start evaluating. Read your books, read your Bible. That is the Bible I read, but I know they still have ways to defend their bloodthirsty God. But Christians, no.